that sometimes things don't go your way, because when he worked for those 8 years, it was unpaid work. How many of you right now will dedicate 8 years of your life to be unpaid, to learn a trade? And when he did that, as Karen would say, we've known Albert White our entire life. We lived with Albert White. Photographs of Albert White adorn our walls in our homes. We learned the stories about Albert White and Fannie White. We learned that you can make it in this world when you commit yourself to your purpose and your passion. That's what we learned. Because of that, we realize that in spite of the situations and the circumstances that may come your way, and they will, sometimes you got to go through them. Sometimes you got to go around them. And sometimes you have to go over them. But I want to encourage you today that when you think about the legacy of Albert White, think about it from this perspective. That this man did this, and so can I. This man faltered and fell, but if you fall on your back. Because on your back you can see up. If you can see up, you can get up. I want you to understand this. Dr. King is a phenomenal individual. He always would say that, I want you to be the best you can possibly be. This is what he would say, Lisa. He would say that if you call a life to be a street sweeper, he said, sweep those streets like Michelangelo painted pictures. Sweep those streets like Beethoven composed music. He would say, sweep those streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep those streets so well that the hosts of the heaven and earth would have to pause and say, there stood a great street sweeper who swept this job well. If you can't be the pine on the top of the hill, then be a bush. You can't be a bush, be a shrub, but be the best in a shrub in the valley. You can't be a highway, be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. It isn't by size whether you win or you fail. Be the best at whatever you are. Remember this. The heights of great men and women reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Nothing replaces hard work. Understand the we. Recognize the inextricable relationship that all of us have with one another. Responsibility to lift our brothers up when they're down. The only time you should be pointing is when you're pointing down to offer a hand up. That responsibility is within all of us. That responsibility was espoused by Albert White. We're so honored and privileged and thankful to have the opportunity to share with you and to thank Western Michigan University for your vision for making this dream a reality. God bless you.